Welcome back everyone, my name is Altamar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader. Where we left it last time, we were actually in the underplace doing some demolition stuff, but I decided to come up here and talk to Marazhai, because I forgot to do this before we left the Archmechanitor's location, so let's talk to Marazhai himself. The tall Drukhari, whose body is riddled with painful-looking puncture wounds and dotted with metal rings and clamps, lets out a chuckle as you approach and begins speaking in his own language. Your elucidator hisses to life, translating the words, "Look, Carrion, is this the monkey that cost you your place at the Archon's side?" Marazhai's eyes flare with turquoise fire at the sight of you, an immediate uncontrollable urge to kill. The Drukhari seizes the blades hanging from his belt and freezes at the shout of the metal-studded Xenos. Careful with meat for the arena, Marazhai. If Sinisthoria is short on toys for her fighters, you will be punished again. She seems to enjoy pitting you against Chimerae. Maybe this time she won't deem it necessary to give you back your skin after you slay them all. The motionless Marazhai turns his head towards his kin, and you notice a thin red stripe on his neck below his ear, like a fresh stitch. Shaking with barely contained rage, the former Draken stares at you with dark eyes. Let's snap the elucidator shut and address Marazhai. I want to talk to you. Marazhai looks at you again, now more surprised than enraged. Glancing at the witches, he switches to low Gothic. What monkey? You are trapped. I am trapped. We could help each other. You? Help me? The Drukhari snorts disdainfully. Why would the quarry help the hunter? If you expect me to believe that... Let's make a deal. You help me take out my enemies, and I shall help you take out yours. Marazhai lifts his chin and lets out a hiss, more pensive than angry. Aye. Abyss makes an impatient gesture. I tire of listening to you and your old friend whispering in that primitive babble. Enough. We must go. Marazhai grudgingly obeys the order, but as he walks away, he cannot resist tossing another unreadable look in your direction. We are going to get this guy on our side. I am so excited for him to be on our team. I really, really want this to happen. I don't know why, I just feel like he would be a great addition to our murder squad. And I really, really, really want this to be a thing that occurs. Alright, let's go head back down and do some more skill checks. We should also probably level up our characters. So I'm going to quickly load up our builds, and then we can do that really quickly. We're like just about done. Our, I don't know what to call it, archetype, or middle archetype? Master Tactician. We like have one more level after this one. Anyways, let's see what we're doing here. Before Exemplar. So we're gonna do... what? Toughness, maybe? We have good fellowship. We don't need ballistic skill. Yeah, we probably should get some more hit points, to be honest. Next up, let's grab... I think... we can get Psyker Extremist. Let's grab that. Max out our psi powers. That's an excellent, excellent idea. Next up is Abelard. Abelard, I don't remember what we're doing with, but I'm sure we can figure it out. It can't be that hard. Ignore their blah blah blah. I don't think anyone else in our group has the same archetype as this character. I'm pretty sure no one else is a Vanguard, so we'll do doing my part, I think. Yeah, I'm going to be doing my part and see if we have anyone else in our group that has Vanguard. I don't think anyone else does. I don't think anyone else is even a warrior. Officer, warrior, officer, operative, officer. That being said, Marazhai might be a warrior, but I don't think he's going to be a Vanguard if he is. I think he'll be an assassin or something like that. I would hazard an assassin. Anyways, let's go to... this is Jay, right? Yep, Jay. Where are we at? We are doing perception, which she can't do. I never took that. We don't need perception. Anyways, we need her to do... which one is demolition? Or what does demolition do? Agility. We need her to get agility so we can do demolition better. And then we'll grab You know what? I'll do doing my part as well, because I don't think anyone else... Oh no, we definitely have other master technicians. Never mind. We can't lose that knowledge stuff that she has, so not that one. We could give her something else, though. Like better Lore Xenos, possibly. We can also re-roll one failed test. That could be extremely... Or Demolition. But I think she's our only Xenos lore person. No, don't do that. Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. Agility. Okay, let's go back to here. She is good at Lore Imperium. She's okay. She is our Lore Xenos person. Okay, let's get her that Lore Xenos skill. I think that's a good idea. Why not? She's our skill check person, especially currently in our current situation, obviously. And now Adira. I guess I can just delete all Yurliet stuff because she's dead. Dead and gone. Alright, we'll deal with that later. We're gonna take... What? What are we supposed to take with her? We're supposed to take Destined. The Psyker's armor increases by 5%. This bonus increases by 5% at the start of every round of combat, except for the first. Super useful in keeping her alive. Cassia, next up. Next and final up, I should say. We are at that level. So... Nope, we went too far. We're at that level. It says we want to give her Nimble. What does Nimble do? 10% bonus to dodge. We want to give her Nimble. That sounds like a remarkably good idea, actually. I'm in. 100%. Let's get out of here. Wait, no, don't go back and... Wait, maybe we go back down there? Let's quickly do a look around this whole area, because there's probably some checks we missed. I'm just going to go down this whole sector. Make sure we got all the things, all the checks and stuff that we could do. That's the arena entrance. Hope Marazhai joins us. That would be pretty swell. I hope he joins us as a playable character in the fight that inevitably we'll probably have to do to get him in our group, and not just like a generic NPC that can do their own thing, because those tend to just get themselves murdered super fast, and I want them to be alive. We may have to quick save and do that one a couple times. I don't think we can reroll this check. Oh wait, maybe Abelard can do this check. Nope, doesn't do anything. Okay, what's this? That's the chute that brought us here. Okay, nothing else of note. We'll go back down to the next area and do those demolition checks down there. But is there anything else to do whilst here? No. Okay. And then I don't know what we're supposed to do for the next part of our... Oh, we're supposed to kill somebody for... I think we're supposed to win in the arena on behalf of our patron guy. Alright, let's go blow up some stuff.
Victory awaits.
There's a demolition check over here that we're not... And there's also... Wait, didn't we open this Commissar's arsenal before? Is there new things in there?
My pleasure.
Yes, apparently... Didn't we already get these things? Maybe these are new things. Okay, well, let's take a look at them. Commissar's Flak Breastplate. It's actually base armor property. Int bonus to weapon skill and ballistic skill. Neat. Battle plan. When the wearer uses press the advantage, they and their allies increase their resolve. That's pretty good. Every time when more than 2 targets are damaged by the wielder's area attack, the wielder gains plus resolve momentum. That could actually be really good for our main character. If only one of the wearer's combat tactics area is in effect, they gain 20 intelligence and fellowship. That's also extremely good for Cassia. So let's go Cassia. And we're going to sort by date, newest to oldest, because I want her to have that. That's really good. We'd have to lose the... Oh, we lose our warp burning damage, though. I'm going to ponder that. I'm going to lose that ring. Put that one on. We do usually hit more than 2 targets, and that resolve momentum is incredibly good. His resolve is usually very high because of all the buffs we give him. I also gave him Gem of Dark Vitality, which gives him toughness, and we regenerate wounds equal to our heretic rank. And I give him this ring, 25 persuasion, and the Inquisitor's Decree ability, which gives 30 momentum, burning, bleeding, and toxin effects are removed from all allies, and all allies gain persuasion, temporary wounds, and persuasion armor until end of combat. That is extraordinarily good for our group. He has really high persuasion. And we're going to blow this up. We actually have a pretty good demolition chance on this one. 92% and you failed? How? Could you please
Follow my lead.
stop messing around? Alright. +2 agi bonus parry when using swords. That's going to be for Marazhai, probably. Whenever the wearer parries with a sword, they immediately counterattack, causing the attacking enemy to become staggered. If the enemy is staggered, the wearer's parry is increased by another 5% with agility. If the wearer is an assassin and successfully dodges or parries an attack, it automatically creates an additional opening on that side. Whenever the wearer successfully dodges or parries an incoming attack, they gain +10 momentum and a melt charge. I think 2 of those items are going to be pretty good for Marazhai if he is an assassin after all. And also because I'm pretty sure he'll be using swords. He seems like a swordy type guy. Anything else down here? No. Let's go back up to the top. Okay, where am I going? I need to go. Where am I going? What am I supposed to do here? None of these are the things we're doing. I guess we talked to... Do we just go straight to the arena? Do we talk to our person to set up a fight? Let's go talk to a person to set up a fight. I don't know why I ran the long way around. Also, there's a beggar there that has something on his body. Probably a knife. Probably something I don't care about. Almost certainly a knife. Almost there. Alright, in we go. I bet you we could kill the guy that stitched us up in like 3 seconds now with our new and improved armor, but we probably aren't allowed to do that right now. Alrighty, let's talk to Turbentius. Let's discuss what you expect of me. Turbentius pauses before responding as if dissecting your question inside of his head. Ask. Tell me more about... Actually, the last time I was in the arena I saw Marazhai. What was he doing there? That brazen, ambitious, and woefully imprudent whelp. He was cast down from the Drakons of the Cabal, but earned the good graces of the Witches of the Fatal Thirst in his first fight in the arena. He was invited to join their finest, the blood-stained proselytes. Some say he was involved in the death of their succubus, Tazara. If so, then Marazhai may be disappointed by his reception into the ranks of the cult. Okay, so we just go to the arena then, I guess. Okay, bye. Let's go see if we can arena up. Oh, maybe we should talk to Ulfar. He is a space marine. He might come with us.
Not to see them cut down. Balance unclean. Alone. The Pasca parting.
That's a very deep voice. Singing softly under his breath, the man of enormous proportions is intently stripping raw meat from a bone with his teeth. His unwashed red hair is falling into his face, and his beard is matted and bloodstained, and the aforementioned teeth look more like fangs than any human equivalent. A less knowledgeable person might not recognize this giant humanoid, but you are well aware that this is a space marine, an angel of the Emperor. The scar tattoos on his body, which at first appear abstract and primitive together, form the angular image of a wolf's mask or mouth with bared fangs. This person must be the genetic offspring of Leman Russ, the space wolf of Fenris. Pray, pause your filthy repast, for I am rogue traitor Eltamar von Valencius.
Pray, I will not. My cage, my rules.
The giant continues his determined mastication. Upon reflection, he adds,
What do you want?
Picking a piece of meat out from between his teeth, the warrior resumes his muttered singing. Between the lines of his song, he tosses out, "A warrior such as you could prove useful to me."
To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong individuals. Me and my captor. That claw-handed Xenos.
With narrowed eyes, he says weightily. Let's listen closely to the song he's singing. You do not know the language. The sounds seem crude and mangled, but not entirely lacking the harsh dignity of a form of Gothic, while also sounding similar to the rumble of a landslide, sharp and choppy guttural phrases tumbling forth in a harsh rhythm. Let's try and enjoy the singing. You close your eyes and enter the flow of the song, like slipping into a fast-flowing mountain river. Words rise up naturally in your mind. They are not the same ones sung by the prisoner, but you sense their aptness. Verse flows from your lips, full of surprisingly poetic metaphors and bloody details of a nameless hero fighting monsters under the light of unfamiliar stars.
You are the one who has supped the mjord of the Skjalds, I see. In the long haul, some of my brothers will be eager to tell you of their exploits so that you would sing a saga of their deeds.
When the song ends, the red-haired giant looks at you in surprise, the ice in his eyes thawing slightly. Who are you?
I am a wolf.
At first glance, the man does not strike you as possessing great intellect. He is clearly more accustomed to mauling and killing than thinking, but you detect a certain shrewdness in his eyes. After looking you over, he says shortly what he said. Don't they feed you?
A predator does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat.
The warrior looks at you in mild surprise, then understanding brings a crooked grin to his face. There must have been a reason for this bloody repast. For a moment, the vicious glance loses some of its sincerity, and the bloodthirsty prisoner casts an intense, scrutinizing look at your face, as if trying to read your thoughts. Why does the homunculus keep you in a cage?
For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the Xenos fear my will.
The giant lets out a low growl that rings with the fury of a wild beast. So you serve the enemies of humanity?
Watch your tongue, servant, or I will rip out your liver and eat it so I can discover what tainted source comes your stupidity.
You must be planning to escape, yes?
And why do you want to know?
Grinning, the warrior runs his fingers through his dirty hair, making himself look even wilder in the process. I wish to know more about your brothers.
That butcher sent you to spy for him, did he? Or do they know nothing of the Emperor's Angels, the space wolves of Fenris, or the great layman Russ in your corner of the galaxy?
With a crooked smile, he narrows his eyes at us. How'd you come to be here?
My pack answered the Inquisition's call and came to the Coronis Expanse. There was a battle, and then the young wolves yearning to be meat for their brotherlings. To a feast of bolters they went out roving. Though they were but few, one long fang with them went loping. Not to see them cut down by scythes and clean. The pups he sent scattering, and there stood alone the paths guarding. For a foe he long spied, one worthy among unworthy. The song of swords singing, they clashed with clamor and skill, until stood the old wolf upon the bones. Then, by the birds of battle, was he brought down.
Okay.
Was that clear enough? This saga sounds less interesting in prose.
No more questions. Let's step away from the cage. Let's go talk to what's-his-face, see if we can free him. We'll probably have to kill him later, but you know what? He'll be useful for now. Master, allow me to take the Space Marine you keep in a cage. No, the homunculus snaps curtly and he returns to his work. Noticing that you're still waiting for something, he hisses irritably, still not taking his eyes off the experiment. If you wish to continue wasting my time with your pathetic pleading, whining, specimen, then you know the price. Pay up or get out. Here's a sample. Tervantius extracts a piece of flesh, examines it fastidiously, palpating and tearing off fragments, and then places it in some sort of container. It will do. Obedient specimen, so be it. You have earned a few moments of my attention. The answer is still no. This particular monkey of specimen has phenomenal parameters. I previously studied 2 other specimens of the same breed, but have yet to untangle their genetic secrets. He also performs well enough in the arena. I will not part with the last specimen. With him, I will definitely succeed. It would further both of our interests. If you are so helpless, then what use was there in letting you live? The loss of some monkey can never impede the work of a mind as great as yours. Perhaps the genetic subtype of all 3 specimens was defective, and this is the cause of my limited success. In that case, the loss of this specimen would not be significant. I recommend pain as a means of pacification, and you can take his armor. I found it entirely unintriguing. He hands us a bone key. Alright, thanks, bye. We'll have a Space Marine temporarily. He is not going to like our path to heresy, but at the very least. I need your help. Tervantius gave you to me. Join my party.
Gave? Well, if he gave me to you, step into this cage and take me. You think a filthy blasphemous Xenos could do whatever he pleases with me?
I'm planning escape. Are you with me?
Why would I be? You are a stranger. How can I trust you? You could be an enemy. Worse, you could be an idiot.
Don't you want to slay Xenos with me?
Why didn't you say that at the start? What did you expect? Did you think you would have to send the slaughter under the bloodthirsty killer's nose, and it would rush off to do your bidding?
I mean, yes. Are you a coward then, afraid to come out of your cage?
When I rip your insolent tongue out of your throat, do not ask why. This is why.
Flexing his muscles, the prisoner says in a surly tone.
Come here, you wretch! You have hidden on the other side of those bars long enough! Come in here and repeat your filthy words so I can kick them back into your bloody, stinking muscle!
A wild, deranged expression comes over his face. In a harsh voice, he growls at that.
Fine! You got a rise out of me. And from what I can smell, you did not soil yourself in the process. I respect those with courage. I can work with you.
The giant lets out a frightening, sepulchral roar, which turns into an equally savage laughter. Wiping away tears, he stops chuckling, and without a hint of threat in his voice, remarks that.
It seems Tervantius is not as clever as he likes to appear if he's letting me out of the cage. The joke is on him. Good steel I have already. But if we are going hunting, I will need my wolf skin.
He rolls his huge shoulders and you hear his joints crack loudly. He lifts his battle knife from the floor, decorated with scarlet runes. It seems to be his last surviving possession, weighing it in his hand and wearing a skeptical frown, the wolf says.
What did you say your name was?
Throwing back his head, he lets out a bone-chilling howl, one that contains the deranged mirth of evil spirits dancing on an icy cliff. A predatory grin blooms on his face. Dude is huge, though. Like, he is vastly taller than our entire everything. Also, he looks super cool in his armor. If we were going to be going good, I would definitely bring him along, because he is a terrifyingly strong Space Marine, obviously. He's using a Astartes combat knife, which is really good. He also has an Astartes bolt pistol, and wolf skin, which is power armor. He's also got an Astartes bolter, too. I'm guessing that he can't use the heretical bolters carting around, or we were carting around anyways. Like deadly precision, which is actually worse than his bolter anyways, so... Or no, it's no. Can't be equipped by him. Unclear as to why. Oh, it must not have features. Astartes equipment. Okay. Could use a melter gun, but that doesn't seem particularly good for him. What is he? He is a soldier, which is different than a warrior at least. He's an arch-militant. We don't have a build for... I don't have a build for him. I don't even know what to do with him. He is a giant man, though. Okay, let's see what the internet has really quickly. We'll just quickly look something up. Alright. That took literally seconds to pull up a build. Let's see what we can do with him. So we've Master Soldier. Where are we on the arch-militant scale of things? I think we start here. Yep. So he's taking Arms Master. Killing an enemy with a melee attack makes all the ranged attacks this turn cost -1 AP, and vice versa, doesn't stack. And then we're going to grab Agility, apparently. I'm not sure why we're not grabbing Strength, but whatever. And then we grab Wildfire. Next attack this turn will cost 0 AP, will not count towards the attack limit this turn. That's pretty good. And then we will grab Nimble, apparently. He's going to be a dodgy guy, which is probably why we went with Agility. No, that makes sense. It wants him to have Medicae. Anyone else have Medicae? Not really. We can give him Medicae, I guess. He's also okay at Demolition, but not as good as Jay now. He's not as good at Athletics as Abelard, so we'll give him Medicae, even though Pascal, I think, is better at Medicae, and we're not going to be using him for super long, I don't think. Adaptability. Gaining a stack of versatility increases critical hit chance until the end of turn, and it does stack. We're going Agility again, and then we're going to grab Bolt Weapon Master, because he does have Bolt Weapon Expert, I should say. Some Armor Pen on his bolt guns. Dependable is the next one. Arch-Militant gets a 5+ number of stacks of versatility bonus to armor. It's kept when they use Cautious Approach or Confident Approach. Good, good. And then we're going to go Medicae again. Get his Medicae up there. We're going to grab... what here? Apparently Ballistic Skill is the way we're going. City Superiority, we're taking level 3. I'm not going to explain... Actually, I don't know why we're taking these things, but I'm just grabbing a build so we can use him temporarily until we replace him back with Pascal or one of the evil people, probably Marazhai or something like that. Where are we at now? What did I just get? I wasn't paying attention. All routes ready. Okay. Toughness. It wants him to take Training Perception. I'm not gonna be too picky. I'm just gonna do what it says. Steady Superiority is not on that list. Where am I? Did I miss something? Always ready. Oh, it's just like Training Agility. Whoops. Let's go back. Training Agility. Alright, Training Agility. And then we're at Cautious Approach. Critical Versatility. Toughness. Medicae again. Broad Expertise. Toughness again, apparently. Getting some hit points. Toughness again. Training, this is where we take Training Perception. That's it for now. How much toughness did we give him? He's at 95 toughness. How many hit points does he have now? 205. He's our tank, apparently. Alright, let's roll. We don't need to give him any equipment
It's
other than
about
that for now.
time.
Let's go to the arena, I guess. I wonder how soon he's gonna be really mad at us when we go heretical. I mean, we probably have like... Where are we in heretical, actually? We're on 3 out of... Well, we're almost at 4. We're almost at Fanatic, and then we can get to Zealot. That is pretty cool. Arena time, I suppose. Where am I going? This way. Well, now we have a Space Marine. We have a Space Wolf. He's pretty cool, I like him.
None shall stand
Space
in
Marines
my
are just
way.
neat. With all their genetic gobbledygook. Sure, I'll take the knife. I did not save before going in here, which might have been a bad idea. I'm hoping there's an autosave that kicked in. Thirsters of Woe, an exquisite strife awaits you. The bloodstained proselytes will face the sophisticated killers of the Cabal of the Poisonous Whisper, and the challengers who have already survived one fight in the arena will go up against fresh battle meat, provided by the Cabal of the Wounded Skies. Who are we fighting? Sorry? Which one are we? Are we the survivors of one battle? Well, this is us, obviously. Okay. This is clearly not Marazhai's group. Just some generic Drukhari. Let's start getting people into some positions here. Abelard, you are going to take... Ulfar is a large creature. He takes up 2 slots. Damn, he is a super giant. That's pretty cool. And Adiri can help out this side. And Ulfar, I guess you're going to go up here. Can you move over? Yeah, you can move there. Okay, so Cassia will shoot out here, kill some things, and then you're going to go face off against the Silith. First round of combat. Do I even have to get out of here? Nope, I can just shoot from cover.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, there's a gladiator there. I didn't even see that guy. Well, just hammer them twice. Reveal the light on Ulfar. Give him some willpower and some stuff. Another extra 50 hit points. Jeez. We're just going to do the backline one on Cassia. And that is going to be it for her turn.
You are mine now. Let me educate you on the art of pain.
Okie dokie. There's not enough Veil going on here for any sort of fire
Anything
damage
else?
to do anything, so let's start getting some Veil stuff going. Lightning time.
A born predator does not become prey.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with whatever Perils of the Warp that was. Anyways, you'll be fine. I'm going to give you some
On
more
it.
of this. You now have 300 hit points. I'm also going to give him that, because why not? And that, we'll
What?
just make him, like,
Was that
extremely
you?
good.
Or
And then we'll do
Anything
hunting on
is?
these 3 things. Our Space Marine is now a murder machine, even more so.
but of course.
He's also not due for a turn for a while. Nope, not that. Stop that. Well, Shield of the Emperor's fine, but I'm also going to do this.
All too easy.
Let's give Abelard that.
Suits
Give him
my
that.
purposes.
We need to get the warp a little messed up here. Why can't I aim that there? Fine, step out from around the corner. I don't care that much. We can do some
Already
damage.
done.
There's only 1 enemy on this side? There's actually not a lot of enemies around. Oh, there's 2 enemies on this side. There's 4 on this side. Oh, there's a sniper. I did not see that sniper. Is there a second sniper?
A work for a flesh crafter.
Yes, there's at least another sniper. Possibly 2. Okay, let's run in and do some punishment here. Let's go attack this guy
So it
first.
shall be.
Killed that one.
See how the wolves succeed.
My fury.
Brutal strike. Run and gun and get another attack.
Feel the icy bite of death.
We can kick. Which we did kick him backwards. We don't have any more attacks though, I don't think this turn. Although we could just do this. We don't have any AP left though, do we? Oh, they don't cost any AP. Yeah, why not? Let's try them out. Oh, I can't use it again. Oh, well, that was a waste. Oh, well. We wasted our momentum a little bit. That's okay. These guys are pretty close together. I'm going to do this. And then you're just going to kind of do this. Oh, they're not that close together. Damn. 10 damage. That was the worst. That couldn't have gone worse. Well, it could have gone a little worse, I guess.
Living on the edge.
Let's start some shooting here.
Let me educate
No
you on the
crits.
art
Tell
of
me,
pain.
and it never cross a Kazbalikan.
And that's going to be pretty much our turn. Next, Abelard. Let's go here. We're going to do Ender, of course.
It will be
Defensive. We'll grab Sworn Enemy.
Victory is imminent.
We'll make them all attack us, at least the two that are here. We're going to need to kill those snipers at some point, but we'll deal with that in a minute.
Indeed.
They buried us, that sucks. Yeah. Okay, done. Cassia's turn. She can move. She could move up and blast things, I guess. Can she do it from here? We can only aim out to there. It'll definitely hit our Space Marine. Maybe I can... What about over here? Can I aim over in this direction? Yes. But I'll be hitting J, and that's bad. Okay, we're gonna have to move up.
Be careful not
Why
to
not?
cross my gaze.
She'll be fine. Just destroy a couple of these guys.
I refuse to bow.
Alright, Adira now. Okay, we're gonna move up.
What is this
We need
foreboding?
to start moving closer to the snipers. There's one on each side. They actually have a lot of life, surprisingly. What's the range on our scream? Or, you know what? I'll take the lightning too. I don't care. Too far away. We don't have enough AP for anything else, so don't do anything. We could give Adira a whole nother turn and run her up to do some damage. It might not be the best idea, though. Although, it actually might be the only idea to do. Okay. I don't really care about that thing too much. I probably shouldn't have stood there, but that's fine. Okay, we can definitely hit that one now. Perfect.
Will
Let's
do.
get some more resolve. It's possible to kill it,
This can't be over.
and it did work. Good. Let's just get rid of this one.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
And I don't think we can do another one. Okay, next up. Cassia, you can be done your turn. I don't actually need you to have anything else.
I know what is to come.
Okay, there's a Killaboi sniper up there.
On it.
More resolve for everyone involved. Try and
Anything
blow it up.
else?
Didn't quite kill it. Slightly annoying, but next turn should be fine. Main character. The Veil's doing okay. I'm not too concerned about it. Let's just blow something up. This should be fine. 86 damage, not bad. I could give Abelard just a whole turn of battering in the face, which is what we might do. It's possible he can just kill it now. 85 damage, 124 damage. Parried. Dead. Next turn. Move
My
up.
tactics are flawless.
End turn. Sniper shot. It died. Abyss runs his fingers along the edge of his blade. Your former your former captives. You have a chance to rectify the mistake that you made you forfeit your Archon's favor. One of the witches lets out an acerbic laugh. I doubt Yamaris will change her mind, and Sinistheria will surely not want to give up her new plaything. Marazhai glances at the witches, his eyes brimming with a sea of powerless rage. A moment later, he looks at you. His expression changes slightly, one eyebrow arching as if he's trying to make some sort of agonizing decision. Look at him in the eye. My offer still stands. Would you consider switching sides? Altamar, did you take too many hits to the head? You're not going to... Are you? Ha, a fine jest. He is joking, yes? Ulfar catches her eye and the humor evaporates from his face. Troll balls, you're not joking. Abelard sighs and comments quietly. Welcome to our fraternity of the perplexed, my lord Ulfar. Get used to it. The rogue trader never fails to astonish. Foolish monkey. The former Draken of the Reaving Tempest is the property of the cult, and only the succubi have the right. The tormented expression in Marazhai's eyes vanish, to be replaced with the malevolent resolve you have come to know. Your offer is accepted, monkey. What did you say, you arrogant wretch?
I die. Undefeated.
Oh, we get a cool Dark Elf on our team. I'm so excited.
I'll adorn myself with your
So Marazhai is
flames,
not
Jen.
a playable character at the moment, so we gotta keep him alive probably, otherwise he'll just be killed in like 3 seconds. I'm actually not gonna put you out in the middle of the thing to die. Ulfar, you can go that side though. Cassia, maybe we take you a step back too. Let's bring her back from the edge a little bit. Adira, you can be here, and I think that's good. Alright, Cassia is up first, then Ulfar. Let's see what we got for attacks. We can hit everyone involved in this fight.
Me? If you insist, my captain.
Bunch of damage done. We're gonna put the dodge mechanic on him so he doesn't die. And we can give him that one too, because why not? Can we move people around? Let's see what we can do. Let's bring people closer to our good friend.
I'm not accustomed to
The
being
space wolf.
followed around. He's unsurpassed.
Intern. Alrighty, let's get in there and start doing some stuff. I didn't give as many buffs this time because Adiro
I'll
isn't
show you the real
first in the
pain.
list. He is like right in the middle of them all right now. This is interesting. Just had to pause for a moment. My dog decided it was time to bark. Just randomly. I just wanted to see what that would do, and we can definitely do another attack. Okay. He's just now standing in the melee.
Let them tremble.
We'll let that hit.
Approaches.
Abelard.
Venomous Strike, so he's definitely an assassin, I think. I'm almost certain he's an assassin. Move our character here. A little bit of resolve. Blow up those two.
My revenge
Almost
will
blow up
be
those two.
delectable.
We can give Cassie another turn, but that's not going to work. There's a bunch of people now in the way. We can't give Marazhai another turn,
Suits
apparently.
my
Let's give
purposes.
shields to everyone, and next turn. Abelard is not going to be able to get into melee, but will be able to get into melee because we're going to charge.
At your beck and call.
Let the true master inflict the pain.
I will do my duty.
And that's... Oh, we should do a taunting scream. Everyone will come fight Abelard now. Or something.
Inflict the pain.
More
do.
resolve. Sadly, Marazhai is not getting the resolve. Now, it's not going to hit Marazhai, is it? No, just the elf and possibly Abelard
But
a
of
little.
course.
I feel her foul breath.
Okay, move up. This is a pretty easy fight, honestly. That's
Don't
fine.
get too cocky.
Abelard took no damage, and neither did the Space Marine, so that's fine. Let's give the Space Marine another turn. Why not? It's time to just do a murder.
My hand is thunder! Must I in disgrace?
That's only 3% chance of hitting him. Of course, the first one actually does hit him. Okay, that's dead. We still have another attack we can do.
I will carve runes out of your bones!
Is that it? Is that the fight? Wait, who's left alive? Oh, there's a person. Oh, there's somebody there. Okay.
Am
I didn't see that person. Maybe we just give Abelard another turn.
The navigator is
Go
coming.
kill him.
I'll show you why navigators
Yeah,
are
Abelard can get
feared.
into range. Good, not that one. Sworn attack. All we need to do is hit him a couple times, so I'm not too concerned.
You will pay for this in blood.
Grey hair, sure hair.
And that's the end of the fight. A finale as bloody as it is disappointing. The pathetic amateurs who were wrongfully proclaimed champions of the arena have been brought down at the hands of unworthy challengers, impale the failures, and glory to the victor. Get out, monkey, and pray and tell Tervantius that he will pay for this insult. Marazhai shakes the blood off his blades and turns to you, battle fury still blazing in his eyes. A moment later, his lips twist into a smile. Well now, one can only marvel at the fickle turns of fate, rogue traitor. Sometimes we all have to contend with circumstances that make any ally count. Abelard is trying to convince himself, looking at the Xenos in indignation and dismay. So monkey, Marazhai looks at you with a strange expression as if struggling to comprehend what has just transpired. You really are intent on escaping from the chasm, aren't you? Bold ambitions for arena meet. They will take us to the chasm now. Let's talk somewhere quiet. The Shrieker's Den will do. Yes, we have much to discuss. I will head there now. Do not make me wait. Well, you're going to wait for a second while I loot the bodies of your friends. What is this? Bloodseeker Clave. Any other exciting... A Splinter Pistol. That's pretty nice. And a Neuro Agonizer for our boss, I guess.
Follow my lead.
And that appears to be all of the loot we are getting in this place for now. Apparently there's a body here somewhere. And there was something up here. Oh, there's the snipers, right? We can't reach them. What is... There's weird gemstones in the floor, it looks like. I thought they were larvae at first, and I was like, that is disgusting. But they were not. They were just random stuff. Time to leave. We'll take the blaster, deadshot, splinter rifle, armor, and we are out of here. Let's go to the splinter place and talk to Marazhai. What time are we at? Alright, we're probably gonna have to be done the video here. I gotta get a little bit of work done and my lunch break is very nearly over, so... For now, we'll leave it here. In the next video, we'll go talk to Marazhai in the Splinter Territory, which is definitely a place I remember how to get to. I guess this one. Oh, something's happening. Oh, I can't tell. Maybe we're just having a moment. It's unclear what is going on. one of our people left. Oh, the Space Marine.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
There was I think a Space Marine wandered off. I'm gonna reload. Is there an autosave just before we left? Yes. Let's take a look at what actually happened. I didn't mean for us to miss whatever that was. Okay, there we go again. Let's stay closer to where we're supposed to be, and we'll see what the issue is. Okay, we walk forward. A whole bunch of things are overlapping there. I can't really read them all. So it looks like Ulfar just left for the Shrieker's Den. So we have to go there. We may have to kill the Space Marine. Okay. You know what? Maybe let's do that first before the end of the video. Now this is too exciting for us not to go take a look at. Right away. Well, it doesn't look like anyone's dead here, so he hasn't murdered everyone. Oh. Okay, I guess we have to make a choice. Enough. You said we were brothers in arms now. Time seems to stand still when you enter. Figures cast in shadow huddled against the walls turn to you. Everyone except a few standing frozen in the middle of the room with weapons on their hands. Ulfar's rumbling, malicious laughter echoes off the layer's ceiling. A nimble pest, aren't you? You could have surrendered without a fight. I would have snapped your neck and spared you torment, but you chose to die more painfully. Marazhai lightly brandishes his blades, laughing mockingly in his opponent's face. I can continue dancing with you for a long, long time, but I'm growing weary of your pathetic attempts. What is going on? Not all of your lackeys are well trained, Eltamar. As soon as I crossed the threshold of the squalid hole, I was forced to take up arms. Oh there. I decided to unwind by chasing this stringy Xenos across the ceiling. Join me. Eidvar. Better. I did not save Marazhai's life so you could take matters into your own hands. Put your weapons away, all of you. Ulfar slams his gauntlet-clad fist against his armor, heaving a sigh of disappointment. I am not one to end the battle while Xeno still stands, but no matter, scrawny inhuman. We will get the chance to finish this another time. Marazhai takes his eye off the exit and looks at you. The contorted mask of battle rage slides from his face, and he sheaths his blades. Your lackeys have seen enough of the show. I have business to discuss with you, Eltamar. Oh, I thought we were going to have to kill the Space Marine. Marazhai is casually inspecting his armor for damage, seemingly unperturbed by the attempted reprisal against him.
Monkey. Rogue trader. There is something you must do for me.
Begins the Drukhari, but he stops short. You see his face twist as he forces out the next words. What do you need?
The soul of Irimeris, the Archon of the Reaving Tempest. It should belong to me. I do not know where, I do not know how, but that bitch tried to dispatch me without sullying her own hands, and she deserves to lose her life. Her soul will remain in my soul trap.
With a lazy nod, Marazhai indicates the dark crystal hanging from his belt.
When we at last face each other, and we will face each other, even if I have to gut all of Camorra to do it. And if you're there when it happens, do not even think of trying to deliver the final blow. Only an Aziriesh has the right to take the life of an Aziriesh, and that right is mine.
Very well. Should we encounter Ymyrus? At any point, I'll allow you to deal the final blow.
The answer I was expecting. I do not expect to wait long for the confrontation. When my sister learns of what occurred in the arena, she will send assassins, or decide to come herself.
Marazhai breaks off. All of his attention is now focused on a bent plate on his shoulder. A second later, he grips the edge of the plate and, with a strangled groan, tears it off. The piece dislodges with a hiss. Marazhai begins to straighten the bent plate with his hands, revealing surprising strength contained within his lean body. Let's look at what the plate was covering. You are shocked to find no under armor or clothing. It seems the thin, light armor is attached directly to the Drukari's pale skin, roped with veins. You notice 2 pinprick marks surrounded by purplish bruises. Something pierced his flesh here, and that is what kept the armor in place.
What are you looking at?
After a few seconds, some ancient awareness spikes in you. The rapt attention of a deadly predator is focused on you. Your eyes start up. Marazhai has noticed your interest. Silently, it turns its head to you and leans down. His eyes bore into yours, his gaze mocking and charged with promise. Your armor is held on with hooks that dig into your body?
Correct. Directly into the nerve centers. Direct stimulation of the trigger points, provoking constant, unrelenting pain. Do you know how pleasurable it feels when your suffering rings out in unison with another's? The overwhelming ecstasy when your own agony bleeds into the agony of your enemy. My world is woven from that pleasure.
The Drukari's head falls to one side, and his voice takes on a velvety undertone as though he's savoring every word.
I can show you that world. I can teach you, if you do as you are told.
The cold touch of the clawed glove takes you by surprise, grasping your chin. Marazhai leans forward so close that you can see the narrow band of dark turquoise around the Drukari's dilated pupils. Sure.
An obedient pet. Good. Then start by carrying out my order. If we meet Irimaris, she is mine. And now, go. I'm finished with you. For now.
Marazhai's lips stretch into a smile. He leans even closer, then shoves you hard away from him. With a nonchalant expression, he steps back and slaps the plate back into place on his shoulder. So is he actually in our group now? Oh, he is. Okay, what is he? He's got pretty good weapon skill, very high agility. He's good at athletics and demolition. Oh, that's great. He could be a demolition person for us. We really need a demolition. He has 57 health. He desperately needs some health. He will die in like a single hit from most things. Let's see if we can build him up to be better. I don't know if we have a build for him. Let's see if I can. I didn't get one, but you know what? I'm gonna find one online in 2 seconds here. All right, we got one. So he wants Death Whisper. The assassin makes an attack that does not count towards. Oh, we already had that before with Yurliet when we had her in the group. And then he's definitely getting It Will Not Die. I don't even care what the build says. He needs more wounds because he'll get murdered. And then what else can we do? It says we're supposed to take Outsmart. Oh, it did want us to take It Will Not Die. Okay, fair enough. When the assassin hits an enemy without hitting the enemy's opening, they gain +2 agility bonus dodge. Okay. Pretty cool. It says he wants to be Medicaid, but we are definitely not doing that. He needs... Well, Jay is good at demolition now. Although we could swap Jay to be useful at something else instead of demolition. He's really good in agility, and we could use him to do demolition instead. Let's do that. Okay. Who are we going to replace in our group for him, though? Maybe Jay, actually. Although her lore stuff is better than the rest of our group. We might have to figure out some... We might have to do a rebuild where we get specific skills for specific people. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, where are we at? I wanted to see... and then we need Killing Spree. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, their damage is increased by the agility bonus thing till end of combat. And then it also wants us to take toughness, apparently, because, I mean, that's a really good idea. His hit points are abysmally bad, and he is a melee character. And it wants us to be emboldened. Yes. Emboldened by bloodshed. While he's bleeding, his fellowship and willpower increased by 15%. Or not 15%, just 15 in general, and that's the end of it. He knows 80 hit points. That's a little bit better. His dodge is probably pretty good. What's he got for weapons and stuff? So he's got a Cabalite Venom Blade and a Splinter Pistol. And an Incubus Clave. I think we have better weapons for him. We can give him an not an Eldari short. We have Bloodthirst, that's a power weapon. That's Epiphany, that's not a weapon he can use. It's all the fancy ones. Hekatari Blade of Bloodthirst. He can use that. And that is very slightly better than what he's currently using. So he's a sword type person. So that's not as good. That's not as good. That's a Clave. That's what he has. An Incubus Clave. He has the same one already. Any fancier looking swordy things? Nope. Okay. How about a gun? He has a Cabalite Splinter Pistol. Do we have better ones? Also, why does he need a pistol? I guess for funsies, but I don't think we're going to be using it too often, to be honest. If only could use a bolter. That would be amusing. We could give him a Hexen rifle versus... Oh, it's his Clave. I guess we'll see what he ends up doing the most in combat. He might be... If he's in melee a lot, then I'll be using the Hekatari Blade of Thirst because it's really good. But yeah, I think we're going to end the video here now. We have our new character. Admittedly, I don't think he's as good as the Space Marine, and we're probably going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage by not using the Space Marine, but the Space Marine is definitely going to betray us at some point. There's no way a Space Marine's going along with Heresy. Well, I mean, maybe, but not, probably not. I mean, Space Marines have fallen to Chaos. I don't think the Space Marine's going to fall to Chaos, though. Anyways, take care. See you all next time.